Welcome to the Grown Ass Dads podcast. Boop boop a doopy doopy boo. All right, you know what that means. Welcome,
Bones. Glad to see you again.
Yeah,
Let's
man,
go.
good to be here. Welcome. You are watching the Grown Ass Dads podcast. I'm Adam Bundren.
I am Jay Hilsing.
This guy here is Jason Byrne. Nice to see you again. So, 'tis the season.
Oh, baby, is it?
It's starting to get chilly out, which I love. It is Thanksgiving time.
Yep.
Depending on when this episode pumps out. As of now, we're a few days away from Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So we thought it'd be fun to talk about Thanksgiving.
Yep.
All things Thanksgiving.
Yep. I will commit to putting this out before Thanksgiving happens.
Bro.
Like, well, it depends. What time
I was
on
gonna say, that is a tight
what
window.
time on that Thursday is officially Thanksgiving?
You think podcast drops on Thanksgiving Day or the hot topic?
Yeah.
You think that's what's doing? You think people hate their families that much? They're like, man, I can't
That's a
wait.
hell of a tradition. You know what we do every Thanksgiving morning? We watch the Grown Ass Dads podcast.
I gather the kids around. And
I
get 'em on
I
the
don't know why
computer.
that wouldn't be your routine.
Well,
It's not a bad routine.
And we are so family friendly.
Oh, boy.
we're mostly family friendly.
That's a reminder for me to watch my lip.
Nah, fuck that.
So happy Thanksgiving to our listeners, to our viewers, our followers and friends, and obviously our family. Let's start with some easy stuff, some softballs.
Softballs. I like softballs.
Do you have any Thanksgiving traditions, whether it's food, schedule, anything at all that you have to do on Thanksgiving?
We used to, for a really long time, we had a football game. We had a family football game every Thanksgiving morning.
When you say we, is that like siblings and cousins and uncles? Oh my!
Well, so yeah, I'll start with that situation. I have two fairly sizable families. So my Hilsing side of the family, there are between grandparents that have just passed, aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins with children. We're about 65, 66 strong at Hilsing Thanksgiving. At the Dernbeck Thanksgiving, my mom's side of the family, we're sitting right around 96 people.
Holy moly!
And so we do, I guess the first one that is actually the most brilliant thing that I have ever done in my entire life. When I first got married, I set up a situation to where it was a humongous pain in the ass because I got married, which meant I had another family that I had to participate in. And that family had two sides of the family,
right,
and my side of the family. So for our first few Thanksgivings and Christmases, we were at 4 fucking places on Thanksgiving, and we were at 4 fucking places on Christmas or Christmas Eve or whatever. And we spent all of our fucking time running around, driving. Hi, everybody. Great to see you. We got about 2 hours, and then we're going to... So what I ended up doing is setting up... one side of my family, we celebrate on Thanksgiving. The other side of the family celebrates Thanksgiving the Saturday after. And then we have one side of my family that celebrates Christmas Eve and the other side of my family that's Christmas Day. And so we were able to chop that up, maneuvered around the in-laws family, and it made it way, way, way better.
Yeah.
So, but we have a big family. Everybody gets along for the most part. Lots of fun. There's the pains in the asses that exist in every single family.
It's pretty normal.
But we all get along really well. And so, at its peak, our football game on Thanksgiving Day was a 10-on-10, no holds barred, played for 2 hours, kept score.
2 people go to the hospital.
Sometimes. Did my uncle drill one of my cousin's girlfriends in the face with a football and she broke her nose? Yes, that did happen. Has there been a torn ACL? 100%. But we played football. Everybody went home, caught a shower, and then we did Thanksgiving starting around 5 o'clock. The whole kit and caboodle of all the stuff. And then we always played games later on that evening. And prototypically in the Hilsing family, you would play boys versus girls. There was a lot of ego and shit talking that would go on, and we had a really good time with it. And then we got old, and we all had kids, and then the games were a little more family friendly, and it wasn't as much shit talking and whatever. But we have a really good time. I enjoy it. I enjoy Thanksgiving, Christmas very, very much. Other people find it to be very stressful because there's so many people, and there's so many people to talk to, and all. I like it. I enjoy the shit out of it, and I'm 100% on board. But there's no like real traditions. There's no like ugly sweater. There's no. It's.
I mean, those are traditions. I think those are all fair game.
So, but yeah, that's the action.
All right, Jay. What about you?
Well, I want to ask a question based upon Jay's answer. So, you've got a giant family on both sides, right? Your mom's side, your dad's side. I got a big family on both sides as well. Like not quite the size of yours. I'm going to throw out random numbers because I'm not thinking. But my dad's got, call it 6, 7 siblings. My mom's got 4 or 5 siblings. So the families are big. My question and what I'm wondering is, at what point in time does the holiday tradition, whether it's Thanksgiving or it is Christmas, at what point in time does it trend down to the next generation? So right now, you're hanging out with your extended family that is based upon your mom and your dad. At what point in time does the tradition come down a generation, and then all of a sudden you or your sisters or you or your brother are hosting the family Thanksgiving or the family Christmas or whatever? And
well, I'd like to really thank you for bringing up a really difficult pain in the ass fuck you topic, because we're fighting it right now and for the last probably 4 years, and my siblings, my 3 sisters, would like to move it to where it's just my parents, us, our kids. I understand the ease of use. I understand the more calm, instead of having 65 people or 95 people there, that you only have 16 or 18. I fucking hate it. I don't hate it because I hate seeing my siblings. I hate it because I don't get to see my cousins and the people that I grew up with and have been really close to very often. So I look forward to doing that. And so as far as I'm concerned, I don't ever want to change getting together with my extended family for the holidays. I would like to host. And as of right now, my aunts and my mom are still holding on to that and controlling that situation, which is still fine.
Who did you say? Where's it hosted at? Is it at your parents' house?
So my parents have Christmas Eve every year, and my Aunt Donna and Uncle Bob have Thanksgiving every year.
Okay.
And so the house fits the people. It can get tight at times, but it still works. But I want to do it forever because I enjoy that. Not everybody enjoys that. But my siblings and I are in a minor battle royal because a few years ago, before I got divorced, they forced the issue and they said we're not doing the big thing on Christmas. Christmas Eve is here at my sister Christina's, and we're just doing it just our family. And I said, all right, cool, we can do that. I don't want to fight you on it anymore. And they're like, oh, you're good with it? I said, I'm totally good with it. And they were like, okay, cool. And then I went to the extended family Christmas Eve and took my kids, and we went there for a few hours, and we came back, and they're like, you're such a fucking asshole. I go, I don't really think that I'm an asshole. This is what I wanted to do. You guys chose that that's what you wanted to do, And it was cool for you to tell me what to do, but I didn't tell you what to do. I said, cool,
Yeah.
go do what you want to do. I'm going to go over here for a little while and see the people that I want to see. And they were like, well, that's a fucking dickhead move. And I go, okay, that's fine. It's not it's difficult when there are a lot of chiefs in the wigwam.
Yeah.
And so,
While I do think you're an asshole,
sure.
I don't think you're an asshole for that.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's plenty of other stuff I'm an asshole about. But
Stay
yeah,
tuned.
It's but it's hard. I get it. You either enjoy it or you don't. And if you don't enjoy it, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I want to see you, but if you don't want to come hang out with everybody, that's no big deal. But don't ask me to not go hang out and tell me I'm a dick because I chose to go see the people that I wanted to see that I see twice a year.
Yeah, I get it.
So
Yeah, I mean it's a tough decision, right? So my mom has hosted Thanksgiving for years. My Aunt Karen did Christmas for years. I think my mom did Easter, pretty sure. But we've always asked that question, right? Like at what point in time does this become our family instead of the extended Byrne family?
Well, I'm curious. Is that because you don't want to do the extended family thing, or is it because you would rather it be tighter and more controlled?
I have no issues. I love my extended family. I love the Wilbur's family. I love the Byrne family. I love everybody.
I love
that's
everybody.
Not, that's not true.
I love everybody.
You don't like anybody.
But you're right. I hate everyone. But the drama level and the stress level on my mother and my father, particularly, are higher, more so my mother than my father, when that hosting is required.
Well, sure.
Which
makes a ton of sense.
Whoa. I completely believe what you're saying.
Okay.
If your mother did not host, would she still be stressed?
Like if it was a different member of the family that was hosting it,
Different
like
member.
different member of the
She
extended
didn't.
family?
She didn't control it. Different member.
She wasn't stressed around Christmas because the Christmas was being hosted by my Aunt Karen,
Okay.
but she still hosted Thanksgiving and Easter and so on and so on. And she probably wasn't even stressed, but there's just so much that goes into hosting because our family, we had 20, 30, maybe 40 people there, right? So I'm looking at this going, I know this is great. It's awesome to see the family, the whole 9 yards. But at some point in time, I want the holidays to be about our closer family.
Sure.
Whether that's my side of the family or it's Hillary's side of the family, let's figure out when Thanksgiving and or Easter and or Christmas, when can it be about us and my kids' extended family, not my extended family? It's a hard decision, and
I think you got
figure
a
out when
while.
it is.
I think you got a while
Okay.
before that becomes a thing. Before, so for us, I grew up every Thanksgiving from the time I was 0 until the time I was, I don't know, 16, 15, something like that. That might not even be accurate. It could be like 13. We went to Pocahontas, Arkansas. My dad's mom and dad lived in Pocahontas, Arkansas, and we would go down there and we would stay with them every single Thanksgiving. And every single person that ever existed on my dad's side of the family went to Arkansas. And it was amazing. Like, I only saw my cousins from Arkansas on Thanksgiving once a year. I only saw my cousins that lived in different cities in Kansas and Iowa and all over the country at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
No other time other than that. So I loved that. And then when my grandparents, who hosted Thanksgiving, when they got sick, I want to say my grandfather passed away. And then or they got sick and they moved up here to be closer to my dad and his family and all that. And it stopped by necessity.
Okay.
And it was like Thanksgiving was never the same. Like we would go to my uncle's for a little while, and then that kind of got fucked up, and then we would go to my aunt's, and then that kind of got fucked up, and my parents would host, and then that didn't work out, and then the only like steady that I've had in my adult life was we go to my wife's mom's for Thanksgiving, and that's it. I literally just had this conversation of tradition and like passing it down and when do we take it on and all that stuff with my wife. My in-laws just celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary, and it can be sometimes like pulling teeth to like ensure everybody's there and everybody is contributing and everybody's together. And my wife is like holding on to this, like I want everybody there at all times. And the reality of the situation, and it's not a bad thing, it's just a reality, is that those kids who are my nieces and nephews are getting older.
Sure.
Some of them have kids. Most of them have girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever the case may be. And I tried to say this somewhat delicately, and I know that it landed, but I don't know if it really necessarily internalized yet, is that your tight-knit unit that your mom and dad like created 5 other tight-knit units that are now starting to create their own family unit. And that's very difficult for one of the other ones who aren't in a part of the other 4 to stomach. And so I think once the boys get a little bit older and they start bringing their significant others to holidays and they start, well, it's getting pretty serious, and, we're talking about, Dad, I might pop the whatever that, right?
Yeesh.
Whenever those conversations start happening, now it's on you and Hillary to like extend that legacy of tradition and all of that stuff. And it's difficult. Like it's like I'm the baby, Sarah's the baby. So we are like the last, cowboys in the ring, and we're like, man, like where'd everybody go? And it's like, well, they're living their family unit, and it's just different.
So I have suggested for years, does it matter to you that you get together with your family on Thanksgiving Day or on Christmas Day?
No.
What's the definition of family?
Anyone.
Your extended family, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. We obviously care about our own children, in particular, our parents, potentially our siblings. But just does it have to be on the day, or would you be willing to celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas a weekend before or weekend after?
Yeah, I personally don't care. My brother lives in Omaha. My brother's my best friend, so I don't give a shit when we celebrate the holidays. Like, for instance, this year he's coming in on Friday with his family, and I'm hosting Friday at my house, with them and my dad. I don't care. Not to like whatever dark clouded or anything, but like the tradition on my side, for me, like kind of died when my mom died.
Yeah.
And I love my dad to death, but my dad's not going to create tradition or exacerbate tradition in a way that is, wrangling of cats. My mom would. My mom would say, Christmas Day, my mom had open house every single Christmas Day for as long as I can remember. That's just what it was. And it was from noon to 4 a.m. Christmas Day. But that was our tradition. And when that kind of went away, my dad still does Christmas Day, and, he does the things, but my mom ensured that the whole family was there. I mean, that's what it was.
Yeah.
If you were a part of the Bundrins or the Pressons, you were at our house on Christmas.
Yep.
Period. As far as traditions go, we don't do obviously the Arkansas thing anymore. I have one fun tradition on Thanksgiving, and other than going to my in-laws, which is one of my favorite days because I get to cook and I get my mother-in-law cooks and she's a fantastic cook and my in-laws, the siblings all cook, and I enjoy those moments greatly. Growing up as a kid, my dad used to play for me and my brothers Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant on Thanksgiving.
I legit have no idea what you're talking about.
If you don't know the song Alice's Restaurant by Arlo Guthrie, it's going to sound like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. It's probably 18 minutes long.
Oh, Lord.
And it is a story that Arlo Guthrie tells.
That's 17 minutes longer than my attention span can handle.
And we would listen to it on Thanksgiving morning.
Okay.
While, the moms were brining the turkey or getting the stuffing ready or whatever, my dad would turn it on. And he would listen to Alice's Restaurant. And he would make, I don't know if make is probably the right word, but I listened.
Okay.
And my boys listen to Alice's Restaurant every Thanksgiving morning. When we're getting ready, we typically have I'll make a big breakfast on Thanksgiving, and I turn on Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant, and the boys scatter like cockroaches. Dad, this is the longest song in the world. It's a stupid song. I love it. It makes me so happy to turn on.
Give me a little bit of context. What is the song about?
The song is about.
Is it related to
Nope.
Thanksgiving in any way,
I
shape,
don't think
or form?
so. I honestly don't know if there is some underlying attachment to the song in Thanksgiving. I don't know why my dad played it on Thanksgiving. He did. But it's just a memory that I have. So the song is about. It's the most fucking ridiculous thing in the world. The song is about a hippie.
Okay.
Who gets in trouble.
Doesn't fit you at all.
Right, not in the least. He gets in trouble. He's a long-haired hippie, and he gets in trouble.
Still does not fit
right?
you at all.
And he is somewhat strongly encouraged / forced to join the military during the Vietnam era.
Okay.
And it's about that story. He gets in trouble and he has to go to the police station, and then he gets kind of.
And you don't understand why your boys don't embrace this.
And why you play it? What is
guys? Here's the deal. Listen to the song, and you will. If you listen to the song, you will understand this 0% more.
All right, fantastic.
You said it was 18 minutes long. I'm already out.
I'm glad we got to that situation.
And it makes me so happy. That's my Thanksgiving tradition, is we listen
I love you for
to
it.
Alice's Restaurant by Arlo Guthrie every Thanksgiving.
Sorry about that, boys. We got a little dehydrated, and we got a pretty rough little leg cramp Charlie horse there.
Oh, you're all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
really
Jay disappeared. The majority of you didn't notice because I edit videos.
Yeah,
All right.
You do the right thing.
You pretty much didn't disappear.
All right, so let's get down to brass tacks here.
Oh, I hope you're going where I think you're going.
What is Thanksgiving really about?
Oh, that's pretty lame. I didn't think you were going there. I thought we were going to talk about cooking.
For me, Thanksgiving is about turkey.
This is what I'm saying.
And
What are we eating? What are we eating? I'd like to give thanks before I eat.
For sure.
Thank God for all of my blessings and all of the people standing around me. What are we eating? So I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
So it kind of is what you were thinking.
What does that plate look like on Thanksgiving in an ideal world? And is there anything that is a completely off limits, will never touch your plate situation?
No, I'll eat everything on Thanksgiving, because it's pretty much the same stuff, right? It's traditional Thanksgiving food. My wife makes a bacon and Gruyere Brussels sprout casserole that is insane.
Even though I want to vomit, I'm sure it's delicious.
It's
Sarah.
insane.
Sounds delicious. Not Thanksgiving-y, but go on.
I typically smoke a turkey.
Attaboy.
And my mother-in-law will bake a turkey. My brother-in-law, Brian, will smoke a turkey or do some version of a turkey also, and it's always fantastic. The sides is where I really thrive.
Okay.
Love me. So our cousin Heather or my sister-in-law Alice will make mac and cheese that is like very traditional. It's not like elbow mac. It's like penny pasta with like a thick creamy mac and cheese.
Penny with an I?
Sure.
All right.
Penne. Am I supposed to say penne?
Please
Penne.
do.
I'm from South City. What
Please
do you
do.
Penny
You're
pasta.
really showing your
They used to
Hoosier.
have a pasta house. Just say it right.
Penne. And I love me some green bean casserole. I love me some. My mom used to make the best sweet potato casserole in the world. It was unbelievable. I remember one of my
Green bean casserole or sweet potato casserole?
sweet potato.
All right, you said green bean. And
Well, I
you
like
were-
green bean casserole.
No, it was green. It was green bean before that. Green beans, and then you said your mom made.
Yeah,
the
and then
sweet potato.
the word
Okay.
casserole brought me
Okay.
to that. I had this cousin in Arkansas that made ambrosia salad.
Not familiar.
It's like a mixture, and I'm probably gonna butcher it. It's like a mixture of cranberry preserves,
When it's this hard
marshmallow.
to describe a salad, I'm probably not eating it.
It's marshmallows. It's not a salad, but it's called ambrosia salad, and it's like super fluffy and creamy, but also tart. And it was you guys don't fucking eat this stuff on Thanksgiving. What do you guys eat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Rolls and turkey?
What are you doing? Because
Good God,
I know the answer.
I mean,
Party potatoes?
party potatoes are very popular for people other than me.
no.
My plate, they make all kinds of stuff, but my plate is just dark meat turkey because white meat turkey is dry as shit.
You're eating the wrong turkey, brother.
No, I'm not. White chicken is dry as shit. I need dark everything. Dark.
I got so many
everything.
jokes. I got so many
Who's
jokes.
cooking your meat?
I got so many jokes.
I don't care who cooks it. It needs to be dark meat.
Jason's cooking turkeys until the fire alarm goes off. Go on.
Then actually, I've introduced stuffing in the last handful of years.
You don't say.
Which is actually freaking fantastic. My mom does not make stovetop or she makes her stuffing from scratch. So do that, and then we do the mashed potatoes. I don't put the gravy because I hate gravy. So I'll eat mashed potatoes by themselves. I'll sprinkle a little bit of gravy on there just for a little bit of flavor, but I don't like gravy very much.
Okay.
We do also have mac and cheese because that's the only thing one of my sons will eat. But ours is traditional, like Kraft Deluxe or whatever the hell it is.
Deluxe, though.
We'll have all the offerings, like the green bean casserole and party potatoes and all that. But I can't do it.
Jason doesn't do much green.
Yeah, no. If it's healthy,
You're out?
Turkey's healthy for the most part.
Not
But
deep-fried turkeys.
If it is in any way related to a vegetable, I pretty much don't touch it. So, is what it is.
So our Thanksgiving has its staples. Like if someone doesn't bring their particular dish that has been coming for years,
same.
someone's going to riot.
Yeah.
So I will smoke a turkey. My Uncle Bob will bake a turkey. With the amount of people that we have, we typically have like 3 or 4 turkeys that we're going to need.
Right.
We do mashed potato. My Aunt Donna will do a mashed potato that, again, we're talking about 15 to 20 pounds of potatoes.
Yeah. A vat of mashed
potato. My Aunt Donna makes a homemade gravy that it has some of like the turkey juices and different stuff in it that is lights out, and also does a stuffing. Very, very good. My Aunt Connie will make this like Italian salad that's got a little bit of a different flavor to it than what your traditional like ranch or broccoli salad that would be in there. We have something that is a staple that people really freak out about because they believe this is a dessert course. This is a main course. So have you ever had Jello Crunch?
Jello Crunch. I can't say I have.
I'm going to say no.
All right, the walk with me here. This is you take pretzels, so like rolled gold pretzels. You smash up a bag of rolled gold pretzels.
Okay.
You then mix them with 2 full sticks of butter. And you put
I like
them
it
in
so far.
You put them in the bottom of a Pyrex like rectangular dish. On top of that goes a like strawberry jello, and then it has a layer of whipped cream and then cut up strawberries on it. I don't know who at what point in time during my 45-year lifespan decided this is part of dinner, but it's fucking awesome.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the original Pilgrims.
And so
John Smith, I think his name was.
So my mom will make Jello Crunch every year. That goes in there. My Aunt Connie will make a green bean. It's not a green bean casserole. It's like fresh green beans with bacon and cheese and different stuff. That's great. We'll have your traditional rolls, bread, what have you. And then we'll have some corn of some sort of corn dish that will be there. And then the problem for me that never ever touches my plate because it's
I know where this is going.
Chilled, terrible garbage. Cranberry.
Okay, so that's where I want to go really quickly.
Cranberry.
I love cranberries.
I want to have this conversation really quickly because there is always something that has to go away.
It can't be cranberries.
Has no business. So my vote, and I now know that 2 of the 3 of us are on the same page. Like, cranberry can absolutely go to hell.
Well, here's the problem. Your vote
I-
doesn't count because you don't eat anything that's healthy.
This is true, but cranberry sauce and cranberries can go fly a kite. You can throw that shit on the floor.
I would eat cranberry before I would eat green beans, but
Oh my god!
all of it
It's
needs
rough being his friend
all of it
sometimes.
needs to go to hell because it tastes like shit.
Your
Period.
palate is the palate of a 11-year-old child.
And it's gotten very much more robust over the last 20 years.
It absolutely has.
So what did you eat when you and Hillary first got married on Thanksgiving? Did you eat Dino chicken nuggets and Kraft mac and cheese?
No, because we were still going to my parents and the extended family, and I would put a little bit of turkey on there.
Choke down the dark meat, as he does.
Yes. Well played. And then I would be done. And we would probably swing through McDonald's on the way home.
This is the,
Oh,
these
my
are the
word.
facts, Jack. Yep.
So my mother-in-law also makes a cranberry salad or like a cranberry dish that is fantastic. It's not like slide out of the can cranberry jelly.
Doesn't matter.
It is phenomenal. But while you were talking, I got really excited. My sister-in-law Liz makes like an orange brownie, dreamsicle brownie thing.
I
That's
know what you're talking about.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
God, I'm so excited about
almost
Thanksgiving.
Forgot, and I'm
Well, hold on, let me ask you this real
right.
quick. What do you cook something and bring it?
yeah.
Oh, you said you smoke a turkey.
So I smoke a turkey. So I'll smoke a turkey and I bring booze because I drink.
Do you
a
cook
lot.
anything for the holidays?
So we've shifted. So we are past that point that we talked about earlier. It is now moved to be our families.
Yeah.
So it's me and my family, my brother and his family, and my parents. But then we also have Hillary's parents, her brother, and his family.
Yeah.
So we'll do a Thanksgiving dinner with Hillary's family leading up to Thanksgiving. So we're going down there the Monday to Wednesday leading up to Thanksgiving. And then on actual Thanksgiving, we will end up over at my brother's house. He bakes a turkey, does the whole spread. My mom brings a whole bunch of stuff over. We could choose. I could just go over there and eat everybody else's shit. Or my brother has asked me, he goes, "Listen, I know you like smoked turkey. I am not doing a smoked turkey. Would you like to smoke a turkey?" I'm like, "I'll let you know the day before."
That's helpful.
You're a disaster. If I was your brother, I'd punch you right in the mouth.
But I don't want to right now. I might then. I have no idea. I don't want to commit to it.
I
right
love
now.
you,
Adam, when you
so
listen,
much.
when you listen to this episode, I will punch your brother in the face for you because that's absurd. I mean,
Not me,
You
Adam,
got to
his
plan.
brother, Adam.
You got to plan at some point. Like
I love
hey,
it.
do you know
Never change,
how
baby.
long it takes a turkey to defrost?
He will have plenty of turkey for our entire group.
And it also sounds like the way he smokes turkey, it's going to be dry anyways.
Yeah, true. But I mean,
Why?
ultimately,
Why would you say?
it's like
I smoked a turkey 2 years ago. I didn't smoke a turkey
It's like
last
a
year.
3-day
I
fucking
smoked a
defrost.
turkey 2 years ago, and it was just dynamite.
What are you What are you doing with your turkey this year?
I do. So I'll do like a 20-pound turkey. I don't do anything.
You do a wet brine, dry brine.
Wet brine. I'll brine it overnight, and then I will fill it with various fruits
Fruits?
because you take
You
fruits
would.
like
You are kind of a fruity
you
dude.
take like some oranges, some strawberries, some lemon.
Oh my god.
Stuff that has a lot of juice to it, and you stuff the cavity with it because it
And
you
then
know,
I
you know,
have
you know,
Jello
you know, all
crunch,
those,
I eat my
all,
Jello
all those things
crunch
that we're
with
gonna
my
put in
fruity
there that we're not
turkey.
gonna taste anyway. But it's gonna look fancy on my grill.
one, yes, it looks fucking cool. But two, one of the issues that turkeys have with drying out is because of that giant open cavity that is their butthole.
Say the butthole.
You have a situation where that heat transfers through there and it creates. So you can very, very easy end up with a Cousin Eddie turkey from Christmas.
And everybody
vacation.
knows the best way to close a butthole is with strawberries.
Sure.
I'm not gonna have this conversation. I don't know
what
where it's
I'm
going.
saying is the fruit is solely to keep moisture inside of the center core of the turkey.
I'll allow it.
I'm not saying, oh, my turkey tastes like oranges. No, it doesn't. It's literally to keep the moisture inside of that
Okay.
of that turkey.
I
So-
avoid that by injecting the entire turkey with butter. So I
just
take
butter.
Yeah, I take Cajun butter. I don't remember the brand name, but I learned that from my days with Smoking Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So I take an entire thing of this Cajun butter, and
That's actually a measurement now.
yeah,
Entire
It's an
thing.
entire thing.
an entire thing.
Similar
Pull the
to
whole
butt
syringe back, and I go around and I inject all the different areas with this until it squirts out. Because I know it's full, right?
Okay.
If it squirts out, it's full.
Typically what happens in life.
Yep. When it squirts out, it's full.
And
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Well, but
Okay.
yeah, we everybody brings something. I mean, with a family my size, to cook or to host and to do all of it for 65 people, I mean, you're
Yeah.
spending thousands of dollars. Booze,
For sure.
food, apps, the whole 9 yards. So everybody, each family, each of my cousins, each of my,
sure.
will bring something, and my aunt doles it out. Hey, do this, do this, do this, and it's we got this thing pretty much on lock right now. It's pretty consistent, and my cousin Jackie brings a taco dip that is phenomenal. If she doesn't bring it,
Hey, Jackie, thank you for bringing something that's delicious.
we'll riot.
Really.
But yeah, I love it. I'm super pumped about the holidays. I know there's a lot of people that are, Ebenezer Scrooge about the shit, and they got to do this and they got to do that. I just want to chill, and I get that. I take days of fucking nothing. Every year around Christmas, I take the whole week in between Christmas and New Year's off, and people are like, oh, you do a bunch of shit, get a bunch of stuff done around the house. No, I do fucking nothing. Because my year's so fucking crazy, I take a week of a mental break of just doing whatever sounds fun in the moment, and then we get back at it after the new year.
Let me, before we wrap up, let me ask this question of you men. So it sounds like we have, whether it's a hard-nosed tradition like Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant, or it's familial traditions around locations and food and thing like that. It sounds like we have things that we do that we care about.
Okay.
How, and maybe you haven't thought about this. Maybe this is a good thing to think about. I don't know if I've thought about this. How do we instill the desire for tradition into our kids? Because our kids are a different generation than we are. And I like tradition. I do like tradition. I like the Arlo Guthrie thing. I like going to my in-laws. I like going to my families. You know, my cousin Zach has a Christmas party every year, and I love it. I like tradition. My wife loves tradition. And one of the fears that I have as my kids get older is probably the same fear that my parents had. We're going to get up and we're going to grow up and we're not going to give a shit and we're not going to, see anybody. We don't care about the cousins. We don't care about our siblings, and we're just going to live our lives. Have you guys thought about that? Have you thought about how your kids are going to view what you're doing now as a tradition? Like, I somewhat laugh at me, and I'm like, I fucking listen to Arlo Guthrie's Alice's Restaurant on Thanksgiving Day. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. And by the way, I drink a White Russian. I'm the only one doing that.
That's the worst part.
I'm the only one listening to the song. My wife thinks I'm insane.
Right.
My kids think it's ridiculous.
Checks out.
And I would love one day for one of my kids to call me in 20 years and say, you know what I'm doing with my kids right now on Thanksgiving morning? I'm listening to that stupid fucking song. And I don't know why that's important.
Yep.
But it's something.
Okay, I like tradition to an extent. I'm not super bent out of shape if the tradition gets bucked. The only thing that I try to instill, or that would really bum me out, is if my kids didn't enjoy spending time with their cousins and their extended family, because my extended family is so important to me, and I have such an unbelievable support system of, like, I could call legitimately 30 people right now that are in my family at 9 o'clock at night, say, hey, I need help with this right now. And there is no doubt in my mind all 30 of them would show up at my house. And
that's a rare fucking thing, brother.
And that's because of the relationship that I have built. And now I may only see them 2 or 3 times a year, but it's real. And so life can be very difficult. And at times you need people. And if you don't create those relationships, that shit goes away real fucking fast. And the amount of people that I know that I get called by when shit gets sideways, that I'm their first call, weirds me out. Because I'm like,
don't you got somebody else to call?
I'm the dude. Right. I'm the guy. Like, legitimately, you're not even in the top 50 of people I would call if I was in real shit. But that's the reality. And so the only thing in that world that I would be disappointed in is if they didn't appreciate the family that they have. Because our family's awesome.
Yeah,
and
that's great.
We are super tight, and that would be the only thing. Tradition, they want to change. They don't want to do Jello Crunch. They don't want to, play football on fucking Thanksgiving.
The first fucking year there's no Jello Crunch, you're going to burn it down.
Oh, I'll probably go get all the necessary.
Who's got the pretzels?
Yeah, I'll go get the necessary ingredients from a Walgreens and make it right on the fucking spot. But ultimately, that's the only thing that would bother me.
All right. But you, Jason?
I don't
Have you thought about it?
I don't know what my answer is, because while we have our traditions, regardless of what the holiday is, I've been surprised at how reactive my kids are when something changes.
What do you mean?
But I remember at some point in time we did something different.
And they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
They're like, whoa, this is not how it goes. I'm like, what are you talking
right,
about?
you guys care about this?
Yeah, but I didn't. It did not register for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to answer for this question because I really don't know. We'll see what those traditions are, and hopefully we hang on to them.
Well, I'll tell you what, you'll probably find out as the years go on and things tweak and change a little bit and they get a little bit older. They're going to be like, wait a minute, why are we not going to Uncle Adam's? Or why is Grandma not bringing the thing? Or, why is Arlo Guthrie not playing today?
I'm going to hit you with one thing because this is not revolving around Thanksgiving. Do you have, just to end with, in tradition world, what's the weirdest tradition that you have had throughout your life? Is it Arlo Guthrie?
Dude, that's a fucking weird one.
Okay.
That is a very weird tradition that I think we have. That I have. I don't know if my kids love it. Man, weird traditions. Arlo Guthrie's fucking weird, man. I think one of the other things that is somewhat odd, and maybe other people did it, but we would always open one present on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
As a kid, my kids don't do that.
Did Santa come early?
Well, not a Santa present, a family present.
Oh, all right.
So it'd be like, all right, can we open something? And my mom would always say no, no, no until it was like 10 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve.
All right, we're gonna do a Christmas show at some point in time because we got lots of stuff around that. Do you have any weird traditions at all? Like it could be super obscure.
Dude, I have no idea what to respond with here. I was going to go down the exact same path as you as with something with Christmas but I don't know.
So the reason
you guys should start listening to Arlo Guthrie. Listen, it's a great song. It's called Alice's Restaurant.
I'm listening to it on the way home tonight.
You'd have to drive around the block.
Here's why this question popped into my head, because you said, I hope that in 20 years from now, my kid calls me and says, guess what I'm listening to?
Yeah.
For my whole life, so there's 6 in my family, my parents and the 4 kids. We road trip. We never flew anywhere. If we were going to Denver to the mountains, we were driving 16 hours. If we're going to Tampa, Florida, we're driving 16 hours. That's what it was. I don't know how it started. I don't know why. We would leave the driveway and everybody's geeked because we're going on vacation. And my dad would play a song called The Heart of Rock and Roll by Huey Lewis.
Familiar.
And
the news.
And the news. Don't forget about the news.
Right.
But we would be bouncing off of the walls in the conversion van with the VHS player and the 7-inch TV screen. And about 13 years ago, we went on the first vacation with my parents, and I had a kid. And my kid was a baby, and my parents were riding in our minivan. And I picked him up, and when we pulled out of the driveway, I put on The Heart of Rock and Roll, and legitimately, I thought my dad was going to come apart at the seams. Like, I didn't know if he was going to cry, jump out of the car, but he freaked out.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the greatest thing.
This is
ever.
life. We made it.
And so I thought of that when you're like, I hope that happens.
Yeah,
and,
man.
You know, something that just is a weird thing that's got a great just feeling to it, that you're like, okay, I want that to get passed down some way, somehow.
Yeah.
And again, great jam. There's no reason for it. We're getting all hyped up to sit in the car for 16 hours, but it was
pretty exciting.
Good, really, really fun memories as a kid, and then being an adult.
Yeah, I like that.
So,
Okay. the show. This was the Thanksgiving show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Like this episode. Comment. Leave a comment. Go to grownassdads.com. You can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify. All the normal places that you can find this type of media.
I'm on record. If you eat canned cranberries at Thanksgiving, you're probably a communist.
Okay. That's an aggressive
I would
stance.
argue that if you eat cranberries, period, you might be a communist. I don't know.
Well, here's the problem. You guys are going to be really disappointed with the amount of people that eat cranberries.
That's fine. There's a lot. There's a lot of fucking psychopaths.
A lot of communists.
A lot of communists.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate you all.
Love you, buddy.
Peace. Love you all.
See you.
Great stuff. Just for the record, we've been sold out of merch for a while, but we are back in stock. So get out to grownassdads.com, place your orders. It's all good. So Grown Ass Dads out.
Peace.
See you.